you are doing well. And today is Saturday. I know it's been quite a while. I haven't really been doing so much right now because I'm preparing for New Year. I'm trying to put things in place, and then yeah, so much, what I can say first of all is thank you to my subscribers. Thank you for the support, and also yeah, here I am, and there's so much surprises that will come for next year. Next year we are going to do the first of all season 1 Vion Chronicle. Season 1 is going to be very interesting. You are going to enjoy it. So sit down, put on the seat belts, and get ready for the new journey part 2. But this time to be season 1. I don't know what you are planning right now for the new year, but you have to do something for the new year. Honestly, you have to prepare yourself for the new year. And by talking about it, first of all, you pray. The best thing is give yourself. I can't tell someone to go on a fasting for a whole week or something. You can decide to fast from morning to 6 p.m. or 4 p.m. So you can start your fasting 6 a.m. Then you can stop it at 4 p.m. By 5 or 6 p.m. you are home. Then you can pray, break all ties, negative ties, prepare yourself for the new year, ask God to bring you to new level of expectation in your life, ask God to to grant your wishes, to cover you, with the holiness, to keep you away from enemies, from people who are plotting against you, whatever you are not able to fulfill now, may the Lord help you to fulfill it next year, because that is all we want. That is all women want, for their wishes to be granted. And for that to happen, you have to give yourself a certain kind of attitude, behavior, and also get closer to what we call spirituality. You understand? Those who understand, they know what I'm saying. You have to pray. That's the first thing I must say for the spiritual part. Pray, believe in yourself, and believe in what you are praying for. And ask God that whatever happened this year shouldn't happen next year. What didn't happen for you and you were wishing for so hard should happen next year for you. If there are some people this year and those people didn't help you anywhere in your life, my sister, cancel them now.
You see, when you call me and I don't answer, you probably thinking I'm busy, I'm sleeping, I'm flexing on you. I'm not. I'm not. I saw your call from beginning to the finish line. You even interrupted my music. I just don't wanna. I don't wanna. Huh? It's not like I don't like you, I don't love you or anything. I just don't wanna. I know.
So next year, you don't have anything to do with them. It's simple as that. Now, I'm going to get to the everyday of our life. You see, the everyday of our life is the way you build the foundation of your house. Let's say 2021 was apartment number 1. And then 43, apartment number 1, you were not able to do what you wanted to do. There's no problem for that. Now, 2022 has come. Before 2022 is about to come, that you're about to launch the new apartment of 2022, that you're coming to move into it. First of all, what you should do is what? Take a paper, pick a pen, strategize how you want 2022 to be for you. You see, if you walk into a new year and you don't have a plan, it's bad. You must have a purpose. You must have a plan. You must have a goal to achieve. You must have a vision already of how you want 2022 to be for you. So in accordance to that, you take a pen, a paper, you write down everything you want and everything you don't want again for the new year. That will help you to discipline yourself and help you to have a fair idea of how you want things to be for yourself. Now, let's talk about women self-grooming. You see, women self-grooming is a very broad topic. What I will tell my sisters out there is the kind of behavior you are having this year, or if you are not aware of those bad behavior, be bold enough. Ask a close friend, ask your brother or your sister, or even your mom or your dad, or a colleague. Ask them, is there anything that I do that might upset other people? Is there any kind of attitude that you would like me to change? Be bold and brave enough to accept your mistakes. Because if you are not humble to accept that this is how you behave, you will not change. And if you do not change, I am telling you, finding somebody in your life will be difficult. Finding someone to come and help you when you are in need will be difficult. Because when it happens, they'll be like, oh, this girl, no, she's so arrogant, I don't want to come and help her. Oh no, she's not nice, she's bougie. No. If you don't want what happened this year to happen to you next year, do a self-assessment on yourself, on your attitude. And I am telling you, I have encountered a situation where, as at now, I am still surprised at the girl behavior. I was in the car with her dad, and she was calling the dad non-stop. Finally, the dad got near to where she was and picked her in the car. As soon as she got in the car, she started shouting at the dad. Her father, this is somebody we are talking about, he's almost 70 years. That girl must be almost the same age as me. She was shouting. First of all, even if you're upset with your dad, no matter how upset you are with your dad, you have no right to shout at him. She was, as soon as she entered into the car, she didn't even greeted me. I was sitting right in front of beside the father. She was shouting non-stop, and the father said, you just entered the car. Why can't you just greet your sister who is sitting right in front of you? Then she said, hi. Then she continued shouting at the father. I got down and I was like, this is unacceptable. This is disrespectful. And that is the same lady who will come and sit on social media crying. Oh, no man is coming at me. Oh, where are the men? Where are the men? It's your own attitude.
We are taught as women, you gotta find somebody. You gotta find somebody immediately. When you're in your 20s, when you're in your 30s, you gotta find. If you don't find somebody, you're an old maid. Nobody wants you. I can guarantee you, ladies, if you love yourself and you find out who you are, God is not going to let you down. He's going to give you whatever you want, whatever that fulfillment is.
3 pieces of advice to young women who are struggling with this new culture. The first piece of advice would be to remind young women that thoughts become things. This is why you think it means nothing when you put on a dirty song on your iPad or on your phone and you say, okay, well, it's just music. It's not just music, obviously. What you put in your ear informs your thoughts. It informs your ideas about what you think the world should look like and what freedom is, right? It is not freedom to wear less clothes. In fact, I would, in many ways would say that that's a form of slavery. If the only time you feel like you can be heard and the only time you feel like you can be seen is when you are stripping down, you are basically selling your dignity and your self-respect for a little bit of attention. And in my opinion, that's not a very good exchange. The second piece of advice I'd like to give you all is that morality is hard, but it's more rewarding. And I say this as someone who I always say took the most liberal route to conservatism of any person ever. So you're young, you're going to make mistakes, and that's to be expected. But I also think that young girls need to know that pick morality. It's hard in school when you're feeling all of the peer pressure, and especially when you have people on Instagram that are telling you that it's normal at 15, 16 to be getting Botox and lip injections. But if you choose morality at the end, you will be rewarded for that. I can guarantee you that. And the last piece of advice, which I think has been really a big part of my brand, as I consider myself to be the anti-feminist, if you will, is that modern feminism leads to unhappiness. I want you to take a look at all of the women right now that we hold up as idols in this society, or that the media keeps telling you are your idols in society, the people that they say are so great, the celebrities that they say to worship. You know, they like to say queen, everybody's a queen now. I stand for so-and-so, I stand for this person. I want you to ask yourself a very simple question. Do you think that that woman is happy? Look at her life. Do you think that that woman who is screaming into the Twitterverse is happy? Are they fulfilled? When you look around them, does it seem like they have what you would want? Are they fulfilled in their relationships? Are they fulfilled with their family? Or are they looking for that sort of attention because they are unfulfilled? I cannot think of a single person today that says, I'm a feminist, who I would want to exchange lives with, which is why I have dumped feminism, because it no longer is about equality. It is about really the opposite. And I think that in many ways, it brings us back to old, antiquated ideas of what it means to be a woman, that actually, and quite ironically, favors the patriarchy, does not destroy it.
He will give you signals that you're not the one. He always tells you you're not the one. The problem is you don't want to listen to it because you don't want to believe your mind, you want to believe your heart. Because you want it to work so desperately, when the red flags come up, you ignore them. You call him, you can't find him. Do you know when you calling your man and you can't find him, you know why you can't find him? Because he don't want to be found.
No matter how old you are, no matter how many children you have, pay attention to your looks. Men are always moved by what they see. Pay attention to your looks. No matter how old you are, no matter how many children you've had, don't ever think you will get to a stage when a man won't care how you look. He might say he doesn't care. He's feeding his eyes somewhere else. Men are always moved by what they see. Please take care of how you look. Women are so funny. They will stay at home and just wear shower cap and just without wig and carry your shuku. Is this shuku they call that hair they plate? Just carry all your ugly looking thing, no makeup, no nothing. Then when you are going out to people that don't, you're home with the person that matters, you don't care. When you are going out to people that don't matter, you now put all your full makeup. The people that matter are in the house with you. So take care of how you look. Buy some nice houseware. Don't always tie wrapper in this day and age. You tie wrapper. No. If you're going to buy some sexy houseware, you will have some that you can wear even only when the only two of you are in the house. Sometimes just send the children to your grandma so that you can wear the type you like. Men like to look at their food before they eat it.
If you're married or you want to get married in the future, this could actually save your marriage. The Bible says in Ephesians 5:33 that the man should love his wife as he loves himself, and that the wife should respect her husband. So husbands are called to love, and wives are called to respect. God created each woman with a deep, deep desire to want to feel loved. And he actually created each man with a deep, deep desire to want to feel respected. So what happens in a marriage? If a wife doesn't feel loved, she doesn't respect. So man, not feeling respected, doesn't love. And they live in this vicious cycle, but it's actually the responsibility of the man to break that cycle because he's called to love first. So husband, if you feel like your wife doesn't respect you, you should ask yourself the question, are you loving her in ways that are actually worthy of respect?
A good woman is an investment. An immature one is a bill. Recognize the difference between the two. A good woman can build you, can grow you, can nurture you, can care for you, can give you a family, can give you so much peace in your life. An immature woman will seek pleasure and will not be loyal to you, will not respect you, will drain you, will focus on herself in selfish ways and not the partnership as a whole. It's a parasitic relationship. So understand, a good woman is an investment, an immature one is a bill.
There's girls the men take home, and then there's girls they make a home with. Girls the men make love to, and there's girls that make men love them. Some girls are hurricanes, some calm the storm. Some girls give everything, wind up with nothing at all. Daddy always warned her, Mama nods her head. The kind of girl you are is the kind of man you get.
Your wife may be your miracle if you can see. If all she is to you is your wife, you will get a good meal, you will get love, but there may be a grace upon her. The day you see her as touching that grace, she can pray for you and your heavens will be open. This is the thing about men that men do not know. When I say men, regardless of gender, listen to me. The person seated next to you may be an orchestration by God, because the individual may carry the grace for speed. Just because you came to church, it's not only the pastor or the man of God that has that grace. They can say, turn to your neighbor and say, God bless you, and you may resent the person because it does not carry a persona that is attractive, and lose your miracle. I show you the mystery that enthrones men. Make up your mind that there are things that you will just be quiet about. Someone eats your food, be quiet about it. Someone hits your car, sometimes you just have to be quiet. Someone stole your cloth, no problem. It's not everything you talk about. Sustain the maturity to be quiet. Now I've told you, it will make you feel cheap, it will make you feel weak, it will make you feel foolish. But let the king send for you. When he sends for you, he will send for you to beautify
your own attitude. Let me tell you, a man doesn't want a nagging woman in his house. I said to that lady, when I say hush, if she tries to marry one of my brothers, because let me tell you, no matter how your attitude is, you have to watch out. Don't think the world is big and then you might never come across that person you disrespected. The world is not big. The world is very small. The person you think you might never cross his path again, one day you might cross that person's path and you'll be shocked. You might even regret the attitude you had that time. I was like, this is a lady who, afterwards, she was start crying. Oh, no man is coming at me. But I was like, your attitude is disrespectful. No man will want to have a woman like that. This is the kind of woman who can create a scene in public. No man wants something like that. I wanted to talk to her, but I didn't get a chance to meet her again. Then I'll tell her my peace of mind. And that is her father. So imagine somebody doing that to her own father. How much more? How much more? Somebody who is not even related to her. To be worse. I'm just trying to imagine. So my ladies, what I just simply want to let you know is your attitude. You have to check your attitude. You have to check yourself. That's what I want you to understand. Next year, we are going to talk a lot about attitude, ladylike behavior, how to behave, how to talk in public, how to sit, how to engage yourself in some situation. We have lost so much values as ladies. Even the way we dress. Sometimes I look at some of the dressing and I'm like, is she walking already naked? She should just remove the small paper she has on her body, the small piece of material she has on her, because she's already walking naked. So we are going to talk about so much. Watch out, my ladies. Watch out. Next year will be bomb. I promise you. I'm telling you, it's going to be bomb. Oh yes, I'm telling you. So watch out. And then the last one I'm going to give you is related to sex. in order to enjoy sex with your partner, you have to free your mind. You have to release the stress in you. You have to leave the anger in you. Let it out. You know, you can buy all kind of aphrodisiac drinks, medicine. You can drink all the honey and all those things, you know, to make yourself okay. But the reality on the ground is, it is in your head. You have to remove that blockage in order to enjoy that intimacy with your partner. For the new year, my ladies, be a new woman to your partner. If you are always saying, oh, tomorrow, let me tell you, if for some trivial reasons you are not giving yourself to your partner, my sister, before the end of the year, try your best to get back to your partner in bed, because you have no idea of what is happening. And if a friend thinks she's helping you by telling you that, oh, he has not done this for you, don't give him sex, you are just lying to yourself. You don't give it to him, he'll go and get it elsewhere. So, my ladies, please rethink wisely about why you are in a relationship with somebody, or why you are in a marriage with somebody. That's all I can tell you for now. In this note, my queens, my flowers, my beautiful fairies, my goddesses, I am telling you, see you next year. And next year will be more relaxing, more interesting, more active. There's nothing I'm going to say now. Watch out for the next season, because it's going to be very interesting. And on that note, I wish you Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and please enjoy in a positive manner. Write down your new resolution for the new year coming, and may the Lord help you, guide you, protect you and your family to cross over to the new year safely. Amen. I love you all, and tell yourself that you have to love yourself first. On this note, thank you for your time.